Blackburn Rovers could only muster a draw against Huddersfield Town at Ewood Park as their 4-game run at Ewood Park starts with a bit of a whimper, that's right. 1-1 in the end. In a game which I thought we were lucky to get anything out of. I thought Huddersfield with a better side. They created many chances and should have probably walked away with more than just the point. Rovers on the flip side had a stronger look at 11, looked decent for the early parts of the game and took the lead through Adam Wharton, of course, with a great goal. But actually, not necessarily a great goal, more of a capitalising on an error by Huddersfield to give us a glimmer of hope that we could actually win this game. So Adam Wharton opened up the scoring for Rovers, but of course Mikael Hilic from a corner not too long ago, 23 minutes on the clock, restored the game back at even Stevens. So in the end, Huddersfield through Hilic, we've got 8 goals now this season, highlighting once again our weakness at the back. Whether we are playing 4 at the back or 5 at the back doesn't matter, because we are just dog shit at dealing with corners and just dog shit with defending as well. I do know that as a Rovers fan, we are linked with a couple of defenders, Charlie Cresswell, the young lad from Crewe, of course Reardon, or I can't remember his name right now, but the more defensive reinforcements we can bring in over the next 7 or 8 days here, 10 days, is going to be massive. Of course, we lost Carter today with an injury. We also lost Pickering, it looks like, with an injury. So we're much weaker at the back. So Waggett, Venky's, wherever you are in the world, if you're stuck there with your thumb up your arse, get that thumb out, push the button, and make the move for these transfer dealings. Whether it is to sell a few more Venky's franchises, I don't know. Just get it done, get the money in, and of course get Rovers strengthened heading into this back end of January here. We need reinforcements. And right now, I'm arguing the case that we need reinforcements at the back more so than the front. Of course, we've been screaming out for a striker forever, but I think right now the situation is that we definitely need more defenders at the back. I don't believe in Scotty Wharton. Of course, we're going to have to make do with Scotty Wharton. I think he's very accident prone at the moment. It's just not in the game right now. It could, I fear he is the worst of our centre-back options at the moment. And if Hayden Carter and Pickering out for months, if not weeks, we are definitely going to be very much vulnerable at the back. As for Ainsley Pears, I thought he was good today. I know the one goal from the corner wasn't great. It's just an area of weakness for Rovers. We're just dog shit at corners, whether we're taking them or receiving them or on the end of them. You know, we're just terrible at set pieces. So that's another thing. Rovers, if you're watching, get out there, get yourself a set piece coach, and of course get yourself a new fucking goalkeeping coach as well. I think that's an area of the scenario with Rovers that doesn't get highlighted upon. It's the coaching. You know, what happens on the coaching duties here? Is it rich teas and bloody cups of tea, or is it fucking grinding out some set piece scenarios and just whatever? I don't know what it is, but Rovers need to clean it up. I was thinking only a win would put a smile on my face, but I think a draw today ain't too bad considering the performance that was Rovers today. I thought we were second best. I thought we offered very little in the end product. When you watch Rovers, especially the neutral fans out there, you will realise that it's all trying to be pretty football, trying to make it all pretty, walk the ball into the back of the net. That goal need could go some way. I think, why can't we merge 2 styles of football together, a bit more direct approach and a bit less of the tippy tappy stuff to trying to get the ball in the back of the net. I think we're too reliant on those passages of play to try and get goals and stuff like that. Today's goal wasn't even that. It was a mistake. Great pressing from Rovers, taking advantage of a mistake at the back. But if that hadn't happened, we would have walked away here with 0 points. So Rovers need to kind of not reinvent the wheel, but at least consider different styles of play and not just rely on this tippy-tappy stuff. Because if 1 or 2 players are not on their game, and of course we are playing a lot of youngsters, relying on them to being switched on, alert, and making that correct pass each and every time, we're not going to end many games at the moment with victories. It is a bit of a confidence movement at the moment. I think we are lacking in confidence, whether it is the goalkeepers or whether it is the midfield or throughout the team. I think we need a result. Whether that result is next week against Deadpool FC, who knows? But of course, we've still got 3 more games at Ewood, back to back, where we should be trying to get some points together. and try and climb away from that drop zone. Fortunately, we're not in that fight too hard just yet, and we did put another point in the bag, which of course is better than what we did at the John Smith's Kirkley Stay. And that's it, of course, guys. Subscribe, thumbs up, catch you for the next one. But until then, we're done-zoed. Rovers build up to the FA Cup starts now.